Let me know about the playoff games getting started. But and before I can even start talking, already we have a blitz. And how many times do you see this happen when you're against a fast team? They always seem to get the blitz, don't they? Wood Elves, Skaven, always seem to get it. And the problem is Mercy Flush has not even thought of the blitz. He's just got his team ready to get into position. Now the problem is now he's in a whole world of pain, and oh, dear me, not a good start. So this obviously is Projecki's Skaven, who got in via the wildcard spot. He actually basically turned down his normal spot with Kislev. Our guru Mystic Ted, who predicted the win of last season, has predicted that Projecki and the Lemons. Oh, that's a nice injury though. And that's a level up as well for that Nagel Warrior. God, I can't get my words in. Too much is going on. But Mystic said that Projecki and Lemon would win the competition. And I was like, really? Really? I think that, I was like, I do apologise, Projecki, because it does come across as I've been a bit disrespectful to his chances. But, oh, God, he needs to pick this ball up as in serious trouble. But, when I look at his team and then I look at the Mutt team who got through against Demented and various other teams, what would be really nice, then there's another injury. And this is a problem with Skaven. Wow, we're just catching up on highlights here, so it's going a bit quicker than it usually would. But, I just thought there's more obvious things. But, Teddy told me he's very confident he can get it right every time. And he's told me these will win. But first of all, they've got Mercy Flush, who the match up quite well with this Nagel. This Nagel isn't that scary. Saying that, they've already injured 2 players. And here we go with the gutter runner. If he can get this ball loose, that's going to be... Oh, it's a lovely one-dice skull. And another one-dice skull. Well, I'm glad to see stuff like that happen. I am a big believer in I hate these one-dices. I see too many of them come off. And then, obviously, when I try, I get the skulls. So it's nice to see somebody else get the skulls. But, he's dodged a few bullets here, hasn't he, Mercy? Let's see what he does here. Now, is there a bench? There is a bench. So that's the good news for the Rats. They have got a 2-man bench, what they'll be going straight into because they've got 2 injuries already. So it's a bit of a crazy start because obviously the defense blitz, the Skaven had the chance to make a play with 1 dice, 2 1-dices, obviously with the reroll roll 2 skulls. He had wrestle, strip ball, so you can't criticise the option. Only a skull would have really hampered him there because he doesn't actually have... the ball carrier didn't have sure hands. It's now going to be a lot harder because it's now in the hands of a strength 4, agility 4 Pestigo, and that's the go-to guy for Mercy Flush. So he's dodged a bullet, and he's injured 2 players. He's got a Nagel Warrior leveled up for next game if he gets through. So that's all good. So after a crazy start, I think they'll be extremely happy. Will Mercy Flush and his Hospice heroes. So all good. Now he needs to get some sort of defense, though, doesn't he? That's a nice power again. No armor break this time. So, a long way to go yet. And I suppose in a way that's a bit of a concern for the Rats because there's a long way to go and already they've got 2 injured. Yeah, he needs a lot of these pushes to the Rats and their armour to hold. And there's another Nagel player, just needs an injury to get another level up. So this team has got quite a few of them who could potentially develop and level up this game. So should be good. We've got the Necro Mirror match tonight as well. My poor old Full Moon Killers against the champs Moonlight. The winner plays Duran's Guard Heavy Orcs. Oh, he has already claimed he will win that game. He says it's a bye. So when people talk like that, in a way I want to roll over and let Gimlick go through. Because I think Gimlick at full strength would rip them orcs apart, but you can't. Unfortunately, you've got to play fair, and I've got to at least give it a go. So we'll see. But yeah, a good start, with 2 injuries. Here we go. They're both just line rats though, so that's the plus point, for Bajecki. But it'll be a bit frustrated because he had a chance to get the ball loose, and now it's going to be a bit more of a problem. Like I said, I'm interested to see how Bajecki plays. Like I said, I've only played in them once, and it was one of those games where it was quite straightforward. Maybe we get games like that. So, I can only go on what I got. It could be brilliant play. I mean, Teddy Tom sings his praises, saying he's fantastic with Skaven. So I was quite excited when I just quickly saw this, to come and watch it because I want to see, because this is a good matchup for the Rats. This, I think. So interesting. He goes straight in there with his. I mean, he's got Juggernaut on his Rogue, so it makes it a lot safer. The armor holds though. The thing is, though, he's going to get the pensive tail around that ball carrier. What's nicely done. Let's get the skills on. Is there any guard on this team? Not exactly sure if there is or not, to be fair. Just a push. I mean, he's obviously just trying to keep that strength up. It's nice. I mean, he's put this guy here, and this guy here. The only problem is by putting that guy there, he can just blitz out. That's the problem by putting that guy there. I would have rather put this guy here. That makes a lot more sense. There, to me, it's like you're just basically saying to him, please blitz out. Now, he hasn't got block, so, maybe he's hoping for like a both down or something, get the ball loose. What's fair enough, but you've given him an easy option to get out of dodge. The other problem is though, yeah, because even if you went there, you could potentially blitz and get the ball carrier out, but he's still going to be tagged. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd rather put him there, to be fair. But we will see. We will see how it goes down. And yeah, that's not going to happen. And is he going to burn a reroll? No, he doesn't. And it's another knockout. And Teddy Tom's team, who are going to win the championship, are in a bit of a problem early doors. Play time to go, but you don't want to see this, do you? If you're a Projecki fan, 2 injuries already, a knockout, and crikey, we're only on turn 3. So Mercy will. And Mercy's played Skaven, if I'm right, quite a bit, so he knows how to play for Skaven and against them. And the armor's breaking quite nicely here. I think Mercy's gonna be loving this. We'll see how good Projeckies are doing one-turners as well. But Skaven are never out of it unless you beat the snot out of them. The other thing as well is obviously Mercy's got he's got a 2-rotter bench as well. So I would be disappointed if we didn't start seeing fouls coming in. To be honest. And that is the problem. He tried to dodge that rat out of the Beast of Nurgle. I mean, what that's basically done is now let that Beast of Nurgle just tag itself onto them 2 pieces. And that means the Rat Ogre's probably going to go down here as well. So, it's made it a lot harder for himself there. I know it's one of those things, isn't it, where you try and dodge your pieces away so they don't get splattered, but I always think dodging away with like armor 6, armor 7 rats, and if you fail it, you can do more harm than good. You're better just taking it. Because obviously it's a loner with no block. Here we go. The rat's going to get it in it, obviously. Luckily, the rat armor holds, and now it can blitz out if he wants. Mercy is in cruise control this early doors. Project is going to have to think of a different game plan here, I think. Because what he's doing is, look at all this base up. I mean, I'm sure Teddy said he likes to be aggressive. Like, with my ref justice, I could be quite aggressive as well, but there's a time and a place for it. And at the moment, he's giving so many hits away. And with armor 7, your bench is already gone. You know, Skaven can score pretty quickly. They don't... Oh, his armor holds just... Well, you know, for a stun. So to me, it's like, oh, God, it's... You can't be taking a beating. You're playing Nagel's game. You're just saying, hit me. And Nagel and you'll have no problem hitting him. Because a lot of these don't even have... you know, they don't even have blodge or anything. So it's just free hits more than not. Interestingly, he decides to... So he's not scared of that at all. He's in the markup. He can dodge away if he wishes. But he's got a guard on there as well. So he's like, you know what? We could be seeing the 2 red die. What could potentially be, you know... Just typing to people. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Ah, yeah, Trip, I'll be there in a minute. So I've just got a lot of people just messaging me on Discord about various stuff. So, you know, there we go. But, yeah, so back to the game. He's going to have to come up with a different game plan because this game plan's not working. It really isn't. And the thing is, Skaven could score easy. You know, and you're against a slow-moving Nagel team. I wouldn't be panicking this early. It's like, you know, I know with Skaven you want to try and get the ball loose. I get that. But all Project is doing at the moment is giving free hits away to the Nagel. And Nagel are just like, man, this is Christmas. This is Christmas. Thank you so much, Project, for giving me all these free hits. Please keep basing me. Because I want as much XP as I can for the next round. And again, he's based there. He's based it with a claw piece. All I can presume is he's going to be trying to blitz with the Rat Ogre. But what if the Rat Ogre doesn't get up? It's going to be a hit on your claw piece. Oh man. And again, there's another base. To me, he's playing. There you go. And he's gone. Away the one dicer. He's gone for the beast. Who? Guess what? He's just gonna stand there. Oh, he's got Juggernaut. So there we go. Is he gonna get him? Oh, stand firm. I mean, not stand firm. Stunned. Wow, that is a major gamble there, wasn't it? Major gamble. And there we go. Boom. Now, he's going to turn around, Projection's going to turn around and say, well, I've been really lucky. 2 pushes, 2 skulls. In one part of me, it was a brave move and a good move. Because obviously, he's manipulated, even though he's a 1 die, he has manipulated a 2 die hit on the ball carrier. What was, you know, lucky-ish. But then he got unlucky with the pushes and the skull. So, you know, it ended up thinking itself out. The problem now is, though, look. Oh, 1 hit on here, 1 hit on here, 1 hit on here. That's 3 nice, juicy hits and the blitz. And if you want, you can have that one as well. 4 hits. This is all mainly on armor 7. And I think we can see, yeah, I don't have a problem stamping. I'd probably stamp after you sort the rest of the mess out, though. There is too many hits coming on this Skaven team. Way too many hits. And he's just getting punished. There's another one. And basically, he's lucky a lot of these are stuns. I mean, your only can open you've got is here. Oh, man. I mean, people say go big or go home, and I sort of get that, but you know, I don't know. I mean, I thought I was very aggressive with my Skaven, but I don't even think even I did anything like this. It's a shame we don't really have many people in chat to give us their input, because sometimes I just feel like I'm just having to go project you all the time. You know, because in the end of the day, even though it was a brave move, it should have paid off. It was unlucky that them 4 dice, not one of them was a POW. And there comes another one going down, and again, luckily for him, it's just stuns. This looks like when I play against Skaven, it's like, God damn it, I break the armor, but just can't get him off the pitch. So, you know, I just think 1 dice is a risky at the best of times to do it with your loner. I mean, it worked. It worked, you know. And then he got the cruel look. I mean, I would have been gutted, I'll be honest. I would have been so high that crazy move worked. And then you get 4 dice on a ball carrier with no blocker or dodge, and you roll 2 pushes and 2 skulls. It's disastrous. And here comes the GFI, and these guys are burning through rerolls like there's tons of them. They can go and get them off the Nuffle tree. Ooh, look, mummy, I'm gonna go and get some more rerolls off the Nuffle tree. I honestly thought he was gonna stamp on that gut run. I'm a bit disappointed with that. Greed reroll. Yeah, Trip does not like greed rerolls at all. But yeah. Ooh, pardon me. I mean, the thing is though, it would be nice if these coaches would like let us know in the playoff schedule chat that they're going live, or let us know the game's going on, because we're trying to stream them. You know, I saw this game at the last minute when I was just looking to see who was playing in games, because I thought, well, do I really want to be playing? You know, I've just been a bit busy. I'm not really got my head on, and it was just lucky that I saw this game just starting that I got to play it. There's no warning in our PS4 chat saying, hey guys, we're just about to play. So I'm a bit disappointed with that, especially with Mercy being an admin as well. You know, we should be promoting getting our games streamed. So you know, not good. So now what do the rats do? I mean, I feel for Projecki, because, like I said, he had 2 1 dices over there, anything but skull ball gets loose. He's had 4 dice on this ball carrier and couldn't get it done either. You know, on the plus side, and you've got to look at the plus points here, the plus thing is, he's been getting smashed. But apart from the 2 injuries on the first turn, he's been fortunate that they've only been stuns. You're always going to get a chance against a strength 4 guy with no block and no dodge. You know? The problem is you've only got 1 reroll. See, to me, when you've got a wizard, the way I would have played it, I would have got my gut runners nearby. Then I would have zapped the guy. Then I'd have got him with my gut runners, and then we'd have got the ball and gone away. You know, that to me is a safer option than just marking up mighty blow pieces with armor 7. That's just my opinion. People might disagree, but you know. But obviously the Rat Ogre there looking a bit ominous. You know, Mercy, I mean, will he slow it down a bit? You just don't know what he's going to do now. That's a nice dodge there, though. That'll help. That's good for Projecki. And don't forget, guys, Mystic Ted has tipped the lemons to win the full thing. So, is that a curse or is that a positive? We'll see. So that wizard as well. That wizard is a key player. And oops, it is. Someone JFIing. Oh, and it's a stunt. It's good to see other people fail GFRs, not just me. And just for people who obviously watch the Nuffle Shuffle show, this week's guest, it'll be at 3 o'clock BST, obviously English time, and 3 p.m. on Sunday, we will have co-announcing with me, or my guest, I should say, is Stuntman DD. Yes, Stuntman DD, the French legend. He will be with me on Sunday to talk about stuff. And obviously his Blitzkriegers 2.0 is still in the competition, and they're one of the favourites to win the full thing. So yes, we will have the lovely, the guy, the entertainer, the postman, whatever you want to call him. He will be with us on Sunday. So that'll be on Twitch, but if you can't watch us live, it'll be on my YouTube channel shortly after the airing of the show. Oh, do you know what, Trip? I'm not sure. I'll check. I thought the clock's going back on Sunday. You could be right. I'll have to have a look. It does my head in all these bloody changing clocks. Why we can't just... Well, yeah, then it'll go back then, won't it? So it could be... I'm only going by what Stuntman Didi said. So I'll check. Could be 2 o'clock then. Either way, Sunday we have the entertainer Stuntman Didi in the house on the Nuffle Shuffle. So that'll be amazing. We've also got a few other guests lined up to come on as well, like Shagrath, who, oh my god, did anyone see the fuck up of his vampires yesterday? Jesus fucking Christ. That was fucking ridiculous. How to lose a game of Blood Bowl. Wow. Pressure. That's what it's about. Even a guy like Shagrath who's been to a semi-final, I think sometimes can get too ultra-conservative. But I've seen a lot of games so far where pressure's got to... Or if it's not pressure, strange decisions have been made. And that's the greatness about the playoffs, is who handles it the best. I'm sure I'll make mistakes in my game tonight. You know? But, it is what it is. I think with my team, I mean, I've got to beat the champ. What is almost impossible. Then I've got to go against 7 Guardian Dogs if I get through that. Yeah, yet again, my draw has been horrific. Horrific. I would have thought after 9 freaking seasons, I would have at least been able to point at one draw where I think, you know what, that's a freaking good draw. Oh, I could do something like that. But never is. Here comes a fireball. Wow. He's gone for the big one. The ball is down. Right, okay, who is actually collecting this ball? Where's the gutter runners? Where are the gutter runners? There isn't a gutter runner nearby. Whoa. I tell you what. Answers on a postcard. Is he expecting a lineman to dodge and pick the ball up and throw it? I've seen some crazy play. I really have seen some crazy play in this game. I'm gobsmacked. Who's retrieving the ball? Well done, you've got the ball loose. Who's retrieving it? Trip, who's retrieving this ball? EZ, what does EZ mean? I have no freaking idea what EZ means. You're gonna. Why, are you in the team? Or are you in the crowd gonna get the ball? Juggernaut saves him. Yeah. Hey, Gedley, you alright, buddy? I'm dumbstruck. I'm dumbstruck. Why use the wizard there? Why? Why? I just don't know what he's gonna do. I just don't. This is going to take some doing. It can be done. Oh, there we go. There's your reroll, Ben. Nope, he didn't. Well, oh, he gets an injury though. Now then, that could be a bit of a momentum shifter for him. Now then, is he going to regen? No, and he misses the next game. You have to kick him from competition now. Is that what he's supposed to say? So that guy misses next game. So that's huge. That's Pesigo out for the next round if they get through. So, well, we'll see what happens here. I mean, the fireball was good, wasn't it? It did its job apart from injuring somebody. But the point of the wizard is for you to retrieve the ball. He had nobody there. What was he going to do? Pick the ball up, then lob it all the way to the gut runner? Would have been a ridiculous throw, and it was in traffic. So the only way that works is if you're absolutely jammy. And if you're relying on jamminess each game to get you through, then you're in trouble. Here we go. Nice blitz. Down he goes. I'll pick the ball back up. Wizard's gone. I have the ball again. I'm sorry. I'm just. I don't know. I'm just dumbstruck by it. I really am. And it's these sort of players what basically the PC guys laugh at. You know? And that's what annoys me. Maybe I'll make some fuck-ups later and people can out and slag me off and say, what the fuck are you doing, Bernie? And, you know, please feel free to do so. Let me know how shit I was. You know? That's the only way you get better. But I don't know, I just don't get that. But again, you see, I think this is Projecki's first playoffs. Yeah, well, that's it. That's it, Trip. Not everybody, but you see some PC guys that see players like this and go, ha ha, easy money. Look at that fireball. Wow, I'm going to go to the PS4 and get easy money. And then they run into someone like Arzawayne. Or, you know, dare we say Trippers? No, we can't say Trippers. You know, an Arzawayne or a Sergal. And then they come unstuck, and then that's when they start raging, thinking, "Oh, actually, you know, there is some good players on the PS4 on the PS4." But I think we do. I think we do have. You see, the thing is, I disagree with like Carl Simcas. He doesn't really rate the Xbox coaches, so there's no, to be fair, there's no surprise there. But I think there's this is going to be controversial. I think there's a lot better Xbox coaches than the PS4 coaches. You know, I've said it. You know, I look at Space Magic W. He would rip it up on the PS4. He would absolutely rip it up. We've seen Mutt, a good player on the Xbox, rip it up in the on the PS4, and he took out Demented in the first round. So, you know, the Xbox have got some good players, some really good players. Wild Animal doesn't help, and he tried to blitz with him, did he? Well, there you go. You can understand why he blitzed, because if he got break tackle, a gut runner has done a roll double. No, he hasn't. He got tackle. Yeah, Mutt's good. Mutt is solid. I have had a few clashes with him on the Xbox as well. He's a good player. He was a bit fortunate. He was a bit fortunate against Demented with the way the ball bounced after the strip ball was used. He didn't protect himself very well against strip ball, but at the end of the day, he did enough. No, you can't. And that's why I said about Projecki. I played against him. And, I said, and it's very rare I say shit like this, but I thought I was in cruise control against him. And I think I said that is because when Teddy said, "Oh yeah, Projecti's going to win the full thing," and I was like, "Wow." But as I said to him, I haven't really seen many of his games. I mean, he was playing against a dwarf guy earlier. I was watching him against, and he played really well. He was hammering him 3-0 before this game, so he was getting it done there. But you are right. You know, you can only go on what you see. The only thing I could go on about Projecti was the game I played against him. I have no doubt this guy could beat me. You know. I'm sure he can. Anyone can beat anybody. That's the beauty of Bloodbowl. But Is he better than an Arzawin, a Sergel, a Gimlick, a Gastelmal? I don't think he is. Not what I've seen of him. And like I say, I've always said, look, prove me wrong. This is nothing personal against Projecki. I call it how I see it. I don't bullshit. I don't go around going, oh, you can't say that. You know, I try and be as respectful as I can to the coaches. I just see it. I just say it how I see it. And I see that wizard, and I'm like, why? And there's another injury, so that means he will be down players for the rest of the game. Luckily for him, it's only badly hurt. So, but there you go. It's not looking good, is it? But there you go. It is what it is. I mean, Gardley, obviously, I don't know if he's still in chat, but Gardley's a fantastic scaling coach. Resno Rulesju is another, obviously, he's an ex-champion with Rats as well. He's another fantastic coach. Some really nice top-class coaches who play scaling on the PS4. Yeah, that is bang on, Trip. I remember Serious just saying he can beat the best but could lose to the worst. And it's a case of getting that consistency. We all need to do that. You know? You've got to get it to the point where the dice beat you in a game. If you can get it where you can look back at your game and say, you know what? The reason I lost that game is because the dice beat me. Then you'd like to think you're going to win more than not. If you keep losing because you're doing the wrong stuff and various other stuff, then then obviously you are going to fluctuate. And like I said, there's a lot of teams I could have played in the first round and I would have been freaking really confident. Two teams I didn't want to play was your team, Trip, because of the claw, and every time I play you always seem to destroy my team on armor breaks, and the Necro team because I'm so bad. Oh yeah, and Duran's guarded team. They were the three teams I didn't want to play. So I dodged you for now. So I've got Gimlick, who I'll probably get beat by, but if I beat him, I go against Duran, who I shouldn't get past. And if I somehow get past him, I could go against you. So it's just frustrating. Is this worth a reroll? He's thinking about it, and he decides not to. But I think you'll be seeing, even though Duran's been given a bit of confidence, smack talk, I think he's praying that I will do as much damage as possible. He'll want to play me. He doesn't want to play Gimlick. Nobody wants to play Gimlick's team. They're just thinking the good old Bernie Buffon can pull a rabbit out the hat. Now, like I said, I'll try, but you just got to look at the two teams. He's just got a far better team. But I've made no secret to Gimlick. There's a very good chance we'll see Willem Cheney come out on the inducements for me tonight. So I will at least have 3 Wolves on the pitch. Well, so was nice. Yeah, everybody is. Everybody wants to be. Everybody, I think, you know, and it's a fair point. Everybody's saying, Bernie, you're probably going to lose tonight, but we want you to do some damage. What's hard, because Gimlick's a very close friend of mine, but you know, in the spirit of the competition, you know, I can't go easy. He won't go easy on me, so I will try, because I owe it to the likes of Trippers and to Duran and everybody else in the comp. So we will see. But this is cruise control for Merciful. She's done very well since the defense blitz. What the Rats got 10-1. We'll see what we trip. But it's 1-0, and yeah, Mercy's looking good at the moment. So now then, we'll see if Projector can do this 1-10. Look at them beautiful orcs. Is that your girlfriend there, Trip? I'm sure I've seen you with her before. She's a looker. Is she a housewife? That's what we're going to ask you. And I'm talking to Teddy, because obviously Mystic Teg has predicted, and he's saying, is the Rats getting nuffled? They must be getting nuffled. Not really. It was unlucky with the 4 dice. But apart from that, I really don't think it has been that much of a... I wouldn't say it's nuffling. I don't know what you guys think. My witch elves. Cheeky. I don't think if I was Projecki, I would be annoyed that obviously the 2-1 dice didn't work out, and then obviously 4 dice on the ball carrier was a bit, that would have annoyed me a bit, but at the same time, I'd have just been annoyed all around. I think the wizard was just ridiculous. You've just basically handed Mercy Flush a massive advantage. That wizard, God, had to keep that wizard. The only time that wizard should have come out is if you had a gut runner nearby who could have picked the ball up and bombed it. Maybe to somebody else down the field who could have scored. But to use the wizard there with nobody to pick it up, to me, I don't know what to say. Yeah, as I said, 2-1 Daz. It's a 1 dice. I don't like 1 dice as trips. I really don't get. I don't really give any sympathy on that. But doesn't look like we're going to be getting a 1-10 option here. Yeah, that was huge. But the thing is, there's enough firepower there to get the ball back anyway. But yeah, it is huge. I'm not saying it isn't, but I wouldn't say that he's had a nuffling, like really bad nuffling. I've seen a lot worse. I'm sure if it was me, I would be saying the same. I'm saying, you know what? Bloody hell. I do a bloody 1 dices, it didn't come off, and then I had 4 dice on the ball carrier, and it didn't come off. I was completely nuffled. I'd feel nuffled, yeah. Fair enough, fair point. But when you're looking at it as like we are, where we have no emotion, well, I've got no emotion, whoever wins this game, I try and look at it like, well, you did do some stuff, and you did do that 1 dice, what you got away with your Rat Ogre, and you had that wizard, what you could have done better, and you could have positioned your players better instead of let him having all these free hits. So, it's... Oh, look at that. And he gets an extra reroll. Nicely put in there. But, yeah. But you blitz a lot with your Yeti. You blitz a lot. You basically, you're going to get bad stuff happen when you're blitzing with a loner all the time. Bad shit's going to happen. That's one thing I've noticed when I've seen your games. It's fucking... the way you look at it is a Mighty Blow Claw, freaking killer machine. I'm going to just blitz with that every single time. And then when it works, great. But when it don't, then you get issues like you did. So we're going to go into half-time 1-0. I can afford to fail 95% of the time. Well, you're a better coach than me, Trim, I'll tell you that now. I can't be going at 95% fail. No way. He didn't get his knockout back out, did he? So, it's down to... Is it 7 players he's got? Yeah. No, 8. 8 players. Oh, have I counted that wrong again? Okay, I can't bloody count. 9 players. That's a JFI. Has this guy got enough movement to score? Oh, double GFI! No way! Could he have scored? Did he have enough movement to score? If he did, that means it's even crazier with the Nagel defense. I tell you what, if he could score, that is a freaking nuffling. So then all of a sudden, now we are going into the nuffling thing, aren't we? A 2+ with a reroll. Wow. And the knockout stays out. Wow, I tell you what, I'm gonna have to check on that guy. Yeah, he did snake it, but what I'm saying is, could that guy have scored? He could. He could have scored. So, I really feel sorry for him because Messi didn't even put up a line defense, did he? Did he? I can't remember. Do you know what? I can't even remember now. He didn't even put a defense there. Wow. Oh, what is Projector thinking now? That is filthy. I mean, to be honest, as you know, there's a few things I hate in Blood Bowl. One of them is a point and click 1-turner. So you get... I do feel sympathetic for him But that's basically because the Nagel didn't put up a defense up. That's why I feel sympathetic for him. To me, all point and click 110 should die a horrible death. There's no skill involved. It's just click, click, and you're in. But yeah, oh man, that is bad. So he's going to be looking. I had 2-1 dices with a strip bowler. Both them were skulls. I had 4 dice on the ball carrier, 2 pushes, 2 skulls, and now I've had a double 1 stopping me from scoring. Wow. That is harsh. But he's got to keep his composure. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to keep Teddy Tom update with what's going on because I don't think he's watching the stream, and you know, his tip is in a bit of bother at the moment. Now the question is, how is Projecki going to play this? Because you know, Skim can score just like that. They can score nice and quick. The problem is, he's down on numbers, and if he scores early, that's going to give the Nagel a great chance just to roll up the pitch again. And he hasn't got the wizard anymore. That's the thing. It's the wizard. That wizard was his key thing, and to waste it as he did. Oh man, I'm not even playing the game, and I feel that was a massive, massive mistake. I mean, Messi will be going, please score in 110. Please do that. Be interested to see how Projecki plays this. Well, that's a nice kick next to the throw if he wants it. So we'll see. We'll see how this develops. I'm really interested to see how Projecki is going to play this. By that marking up, I think we're going to see a blitz on the Stone Vermin clearing the way for a 1-turner. There we go. Just cleaned it through. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going for. You better pray this guy picks the ball up, though. Still a 3+ to pick it up. It's a nice throw. I agree. It's a beautiful throw from Projecki there. Wild Animal doesn't move. That's why I say I mean, people are saying about like very stupid and all that to waste skills on a big guy. I just don't like Wild Animal. I think having to roll a 4+ just to move a freaking thing you paid a lot of money for is just extortionate. So yeah, but he keeps his tackle zones. Yeah, it's no fucking good. His tackle zones if he's miles away from the player. So his go runners there, just in case there's a mess up. Oh, squeaky bum town there. He rolled a 1, but his reroll gets him in there with his show hand reroll. Now then, here we go. Here we go then. Instead of get disturbing presence, he's running to disturbing presence. What the fuck? Wow. Why would you do that? He must have not realised. Just 1 square back, he was fine. And all of a sudden, he's just handing it. He's handing it to the Nagel. I mean, there's big red squares here. Look at this. And the thing was, if he just goes there, he's fine. Wow, what a let off. What a let for the Nagel. Boom, have a bit of that. And this game is going horribly wrong. man. He didn't even have to move that square. Because if it had just stayed here at the time, he was out of everything. So there'd be no modifiers and he could have just pinged it to him. But he wanted the protection of being behind the thrower. That's all, behind the cover. That's all I can think of. I mean, luckily for him. Yeah, you're right there, Trip. He's seen stuff happen. He's trying to push it. But you've got to... This is it. This is where the better coaches... And I keep going about Sergel, Azra and all them sort of stuff. But the better coaches keep calm. They keep the composure. I wouldn't see Azra make that mistake. Or a Sergel make that mistake. Or a Gastelman make that mistake. When you're 1-0 down, you cannot afford them mistakes. The good thing for Projecki is Nagel is so slow. And the fast pieces are all at this side of the park. This side. So... You know, he will be able to get the ball back, I think. And there's another KO. But, oh man. He's made a right mess of this. Now then, if this beast can somehow get himself around that ball, because there's no one tagging him, so this beast gets on this ball, well, good luck trying to get that free. Get the ball and getting it free. He better pray for a 1 here. Projecki. He might even try and dodge away and go for it. This is crucial. He's going to blitz with him as well. Wow. Wow, this is a brave player. And it's, as Trip says, if you do brave players, usually come off. And there you go, have a slap, Mr. Ratoga. And now I'm going to pat myself next to the ball. And kind of a big deal, Mercy Flush is now showing his greatness. And, you know. And Stolz is here now as well. And, well, Teddy thought it was nice and easy picking, you know. He got last year's tip right, and you thought, this is easy. This is easy doing this. Well, as Teddy said, don't I look stupid now? It's not easy. I'll tell you that, it's not easy. Maybe the Teddy Tom curse. Maybe we need to get that going around a bit. I can't see Messi throwing this away from here. I know we said that about the Vamps as well, didn't we? But Messi's too experienced to mess this up now. I mean, he's got a strip ball wrestle guy. He's got to go in with that, hasn't he? He's got to basically go in with that and pray that he can get the ball loose. But he's still going to mark him next to a bloody beast of Nagel. But I don't really see any of the option he's got. One dicer. There we go. It's gonna go in this way. There we go. That'll do. That'll do nicely. He'll take the wrestle down. So the first bit of good fortune for Projecki's rats there. You know. And that's why really it might have been better to have not done the one dicer with this gut runner. Oh, there you go. Nice injury. Now then. I was seeing some momentum shift the other way now. Oh, lose 1 point strength. He won't be that worried about that. I don't think, Mercy. You know, maybe if he'd have done that first and then done this guy, could maybe, well, I don't know. It'd have still been hard, wouldn't it? But here we go. Oh, here we go. Lovely. What a play from this Skaven kicker. And all of a sudden now, we've seen the Skaven get a few dice, what they didn't get in the first half. And he holds the ball. He's probably thinking, you know what, there's a lot of disturbing presence in here. I've only been bitten once with disturbing presence. You know what, you've got to learn a Beast of Nurgle. Now, thing is, Stolty, though, there's disturbing presence all over the place. It's more than likely just going to fumble it at his feet. So he did the right thing, in my opinion. And this Beast of Nurgle does not have block. I mean, he may just blitz with this guy. Who knows? But yeah, it might do. But what if the Beast Nurgle does both down? With Lona, 4+2 reroll. He's not in a good situation. And oh, dear me. Oh, you don't want to be seeing much more of that. The Skaven needs some more luck. Need some more good fortune here, don't they? Can this little guy hold up? Bless him. So some disturbing presence and more stuff goes on the gutter runner there. And the Rat Ogre's going down again. Is he gonna be staying down this time, or just a stun? But it's still a good. This rat has got to hold this ball. You got to hold the ball, little fella. I think Pierce himself, I'll be blitzing with this Pestigo here. Push him up. Yeah, perfectly played. Because even if you don't get him down, you've got plenty of other options. And it's a KO. He gets knocked out for his nerve of coming to get that ball. And I'll take that ball. And I'm going to go the other way. And I'm going to say, round 2, baby. Here we go. Surely. It's... You know, I mean, Projecki has every right to be a bit annoyed with some of these dice, but... You know... Oh, yeah. This tells you how confident Messi is when he uses his Nurgle Warrior to stamp all over a little piece of rat. Freaking hell, man. He didn't even foul him. I mean, he didn't even hurt him. Now, should this Beast of Nurgle go right next to Skull Runner? I'd be tempted, but he decides not to. 1, 2. Oh, you got a rat there. 3, 4, 5. Yep, I would have done that. No, I know he's protecting these two, but I don't know. I just want to kill a one-turner. Right then, what can the rats do? They're in a world of pain. And, oh dear. When things aren't going your way, they're not. But again, what you got to remember is that gut runner could have moved up. But it's had to stay on the sideline. And that's why the dodge was harder. So, you know, as unlucky as it was, you know, he didn't help himself. Now, the interesting thing for Mercy here is you could try and score, but because he's got a one-turner, he could make it 2-1 in the blink of a flash. You know? I would be stalling this. I'll be stalling the shit out of this. I'll be putting another booting on that gut runner. This is a car crash. I mean, you know, he has had some bad dice, you know, but I do feel sorry, especially that one turn at the end of turn 8, because Messi didn't make any defence at all, did he? He just said, you know what, you can have it if you can do 3 GFRs. But then he didn't help himself, did he? Walking into disturbing presence. He didn't have to. I mean, Tripp said, that throw is fantastic. Strong arm, accurate. You got pass. You know, you didn't need to. You didn't need to roll an extra bloody... You know, you didn't need to get any closer. You know, and that cost him the pass. It's silly mistakes like that. The Wizard. awful use of a wizard. You know? Them two key things alone of what's cost him this game. We can go back to the dice at the beginning of, was it turn 1, turn 2? We can go to the 4 dice, what was more crucial, I think, the 4 dice. What he did so well, did Projector, to get the 4 dice on the ball carrier. 2 pushes, 2 skulls. That was horrid for the poor guy. And we can go about the GFI. So, you know, there is, we can say there's a lot of things what went wrong for him. But the problem was, the wizard was a horrendous use. Used at the wrong time, and obviously stepping into disturbing presence. All I can think of is easy, and we've all probably done it. Well, a lot of people have done it, I suppose. Is he's forgot about disturbing presence, even though there's a big, massive red freaking light shining. He might not have seen it. And because of that, the ball was loose, and that was it, really. So there'll be no overtime today, folks, unfortunately. I know a lot of the games I stream end up in overtime, but unfortunately this one is not going to go into overtime by some absolute crazy shenanigans. Just catching up with my messages on Discord. A lot of people talking. So yeah, like I said, I feel sorry for Projecki, and like things just, there's a lot of things that just haven't gone his way, you know. And I think it's fair, you know. One or two of them things had gone his way, we could have had a different ball game. Like Tripp said, with 2-1 dices, if they'd have got the ball loose, there's a chance maybe he'd have gone 1-0 up, and then we could have at best been at 1-1. You know, you had 4 dice on the ball carrier, who had no block or dodge, that failed. So, you know, you can feel aggrieved. There's, you know, I can totally understand why he would be annoyed. But then you've got to handle the pressure, haven't you? You know, you get the Messi gives you a nice clean path to try and score with a 110, double GFI that, you know, with a 1-1, and you know, but you've got to keep composure. We all get annoyed. I get annoyed. Everyone would get annoyed by it, but you've got to keep composure. And like I say, stepping into disturbing presence, terrible. Can't do that. Can't. When you're in the playoffs, you cannot make mistakes like that. Because they're all good coaches. So if you make like a rookie error like that, the other coach is going to punish you big time. It's as simple as that. That might sound harsh, but that's just what playoffs are. Most of the playoffs come down to either dice or an error. We saw yesterday with the Vamps, in complete control, he made an error and Durham made him pay for it and knocked him out. You know, coaches at this level, you know, will punish errors. You might get away with it against normal Blood Bowl players in the league, but when you get to this level, it's very, very rare. And here comes another stamp. You like stamping this Snaggle Warrior? You have a bit of that gutter in it. And he's been sent off. I have a feeling he didn't want that, he didn't want that Nagel Warrior on the pitch. Did he get a level up and he thought, please, I need you for the next game? Oh, we're up here. 1 dice had been thrown there. There's no break tackle on this rat, isn't there? But you know what? I think that's his only option. Has to be. Yeah. I tried the loner reroll as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. But yeah, that was his only player, really, wasn't it? Let's be honest. There's nothing else he could have done. If it had come off, then hey, it'd have been a great player. It hasn't, and I think that's it. I think that was his last ice. You would imagine he's going to get rid of this Stone Vermin. Or try and get rid of this Stone Vermin. That'll be a bit frustrating for him. If we can get him down, then stamp all over the Rat Ogre. Bit tired. Oh, he's staying up. He's not going with the script. He's actually protecting his good old Rat Ogre if I'm getting stamped on at the moment. How far can that Rat Ogre go to just on interest? If you let me. Well, yeah, so you could basically put him there and he'd be safe. The Stone Vermin would be... Nope, Stone Vermin can't get to him. So, yeah, that guy goes right there and he's safe. But he says, you know what? I'm going to just keep him there. Try and beat up a rotter. Why not? Gets it done. It's a shame because his Stone Vermin is actually level as well, so he'd have probably got Mighty Blow next. And made himself into a nice killer. But yeah, this isn't looking good now, is it? I mean, the Rat Ogre's got back up, but he's going to be put back on his ass, you'd think, very shortly. So Mercy, you know, he hasn't been in many of the playoffs, but the ones he has a good record in them. He got to the semi-final, I do believe, in one season, with a right ragtag Skaven group as well. So he'll be progressing yet again to the next round. And, oh, look at that, another failed dodge. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, strip ball. What a play from Projecki. I mean, come on. How on earth did he get in there? Now, is he going to get luck with a pass? Has he got any movement left? No. And this is the thing. As much as we said about Projecki, I mean, Messi, why didn't he go here? You know, he was completely safe there, but he decided not to move him. We'd still expect him to absolutely whoop. It's a shame this hasn't got Sart. Oh, then again, he still would have gone there, wouldn't it, the ball? So if he had Sart, he might be able to push the ball off the pitch, but that's not going to work, is it? But, you know, full credit to Projecki. He's not giving up here. He's not giving up, and that's always a good sign of a coach. He's trying. He just... The crucial dice have just not gone his way today. I think that's the best way of you know, saying it, really. I mean, if you look back on this video, he will probably realise that the wizard was a big mistake. And then obviously he'll be kicking himself and walking into DP. All I can think of is he must have forgot about DP, because nobody in the right mind would go into DP when he didn't need to. But again, you see, it's his first playoffs, and, you know, it's... People handle it differently. Oopsie-daisy! The problem for him is he hasn't got anybody. Oh, there you go. I'm going to say, if he doesn't score, then he's giving him another chance. I'm just thinking, was there anyone downfield who he could have capitalised on? So yeah, he's had to score. And there we go. Trips girls. They're off on a little dance again. Yes. Trip has 7 wives. Is any of these knockouts coming back? Oh, I'll tell you what, he's had the bare knee luck with knockouts this game. Of all these Rose has done only one has ever come back, so he's had a bad luck with them. So he's not out of it because he's got a one-turner. So if the one-turner scores and then gets a defense blitz, we could have a crazy 2-2. That's what's going to have to happen. Now, if you're Mercy, do you put them all across the line like I like to do? Or do you just try and put a bit of DP all over the place and make it as awkward as possible for the handoff or pass? That to me is your options. Just let my dog in. There was a wine outside, wasn't you, Bernie? You alright, kiddo? Going in. Go and sit on your thing then. Oh. So the third attempt to try and get this ball to his one-turner and actually score. I think Project will be, and this is it. This is the bad thing about the playoffs is you do 6 weeks of pure grind trying to get into the playoffs, and then you come up and like, fuck's sake, roll a double one for a GFI, to make it 1-1. I have 2-1 dices with strip ball and wrestle to get the ball loose. Roll dub skulls. I get 4 dice on his ball carrier. Roll 2 push and 2 skulls. And this has gone wrong, that's going wrong, and you do feel robbed, don't you? You feel filthy. So I have every sympathy for him, because it's not nice. It's happened to me, it's happened to others as well, so it is frustrating. And is there anything we can do? People talking about, is it a Swiss format or something? People want to try and get into it. Could we manage it? I'm not sure. But yeah, sometimes it does feel harsh, doesn't it? Now then. Oh, he's gone straight with this rat ogre. Oh, my word. No block, but he does have jugs. Oh, man. Thing is, though, what if he'd have rolled a 1 there? Saying that, he didn't really have any. Yeah, he probably didn't have enough manpower to get 2 dice. So here we go then. There's disturbing presence involved in there as well, unfortunately. Unless it could. Well, it didn't matter, does it? Because is there any? I can't see. Is there disturbing presence in there? No, there isn't. Is there? So do you pick the ball up with the gut runner and throw it? Or do you go with your thrower? That's his decision to make. I mean, we've already had one Skaven defense splits, haven't we, on the Nagel? So if he can score, crazy things have happened. Here we go. First pass good. And the pass is good. Is the catch good? It is. Now here we go. Can he get it done this time? Can he get it done? Here we go. First one's good. Second one's good. Third one's good. Touchdown. 2-1. And now the Lemon fans are praying for that defense blitz. And you can see projectors shouting at your screen saying, why couldn't you have done that in the 10-8, you stupid thing? Why couldn't you have done it then? I'd still be in this game. It's all about the defense blitz now. That's what he needs. The only thing what can save him. I mean, you'd have to put... Would you put your 110 on the line of scrimmage? Because he's got sidestep. Just in case he tries to pick the ball up and he fails. And then he can go after it, pick the ball up and score maybe. I think you have to, don't you? I think you have to. And I would have left some space here. I would have probably put that guy away so I could sidestep. But then again, I suppose if he hits you, you can go up one, can't you, I suppose. But he needs defense blitz badly here. If he does, wow, this game will erupt. The first kickoff event was a defense blitz. Can a lightning strike twice? It needs to for the Skaven here. The Skaven needs a defense blitz. How is Mercy going to set this up? That'll be interesting as well. First thing I would be doing is like Beast and Nagel would be on that one turner straight away. He won't even move. He'll just stay there. First thing I'm doing if I'm Nagel, that Beast is going right there. The other thing is as well is he going to go for a short kick? Is he going to go for a long kick? Is his kicker still on the pitch? No is the answer to that. Oh, the only one didn't come back was the kicker. There we go. No problem, says Mercy. We'll bang that next to that one turner. I mean, there's nothing Projector could do. He had to put him on the front line. Yep. This is veteran move from Mercy. He don't really care about these guys here. He's just cramming this as much as he can. He's got to keep a few people back though, just in case there is a defense blitz, because there is another gut runner here right behind who could sneak through this way. Are we going to get a defense blitz? Well, we're going to know in a sec. Here goes the kick, and we have... Oh, it's a rock! And he gets took out! Boom! The kick is not bad! The problem is... You know when I said to you, I would have left space here? Yeah? Because then if they did hit you, you might have been able to, you know... If he was there, and this guy was there... Then there's a chance you could have used this guy and just moved here or here. Because all they need is a push. And he's won the game. All it needs. But yeah, he really needed defense blitz, didn't he? That's what he needed. Perfect defense would have been nice as well, I suppose. But it's a shame. But that should be it. It really should. Are we going to see a legendary spawn of YOLO player? So Teddy Tom, Mystic Ted, who claims he knows who's going to win this season's playoffs. His team, Lemon, look like they're going out. Oh, shadowing. Oh, no, he's got shadowing. Wow. You've got to... And yet, there we go. Oh, my word. Oh, no. Mercy, what have you done by following? You have put the gut runner in range even more. Oh no. It'll stick. It's gonna take some doing, I'll tell you that. But, wow. The question is, do you risk the beast of egg, or you just say, you know what, you just stay there? Another twist. Another twist. Me, do you just go, you know what, I'm going to go straight, try and dodge out, put him on the end zone there, and then try and pass it with another gut runner? Oh, man. You could. Oh, no. Oh, there's no one. I don't think. Can you get someone in there? So you could maybe. If you get someone in there, you could maybe blitz with him, push him into him, push him away maybe. As a chain push. Nope, he's going to go a different way. That might have been a better play, but I don't know. It's still going to be ridiculously hard. But at least it gives us a bit more drama. I mean, he does have the rerolls as well, doesn't he? That doesn't help him, though. The push is no good. Which way does he want to push him, though? See, to me, I would have put the guy in there, and then I'd blitz with this guy. But what do I know? Oh, no. Gets it the second time, but really he needed that reroll, didn't he? Bless him. Not, the critical dice. It's happened to me many times in league and playoff play. I always seem to fail the critical dice, so I sympathise massively with them. But again, I don't think he's helped himself here either. I mean, he had that play on, what could have worked. And then again, he's got stand firm, hasn't he? So he wouldn't have worked. So I'm talking crap. But it would probably be better to try and get him out, because then it's going to be a lot better. Because now he's got to pick the ball up and throw it into, what? 1, 2 stem presses? Well, he's going to have to pick the ball up. Oh, he can't. He's blitzed, hasn't he? He can't pick the ball up. Fuck. Well, he's fucked then, isn't he? He's fucked himself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And he's got nobody else who can get there. I wonder if he's just realised. Right then, I'm going to pick the ball up with my gut runner, and I'm going to pass it to him, and he's going to do some miracle. And I've just gone, shit. Actually, I can't do that because I've blitzed. And he's now thinking, fuck, who can get to the ball apart from this guy? And the answer is, well, he would have to do some insane shit. 2, 3. So he'd have to dodge there on the 3+. Then he's going to have to dodge there on the 5+. Then a 4+. Then a 3+. Then a J5. Picking the ball up in a 3+. Then throwing it. You know? No, it's a square away from doing anything else with the ball. He doesn't want to do it, but it's the only option you've got. And that gut runner had to do the YOLO play and then throw it. But he used it to blitz with. 8 seconds, buddy. It's now or never. 6, 5, 4, 3. And he tried it with that guy instead. And there we go. Game, set, and match. Mercy flush and the Nagel. Get it done. And as always, it's never that easy in the playoffs. Projecti made him work and sweat late on. And he doesn't even bother trying to pick the ball up. So there we go. Congratulations to Mercy Flush. Commiserations to Projecti and his Lemon team. Because some dice didn't go your way there at all. 40 blocks to 29. So, they're going to be happy with that. 40 blocks is a nice amount against Skaven. It's a shame because this game did get some nice XP as well. Dice rolls, let's have a look. 44 ones for for Projecki compared to only 12 for Mercy. But Mercy didn't have to throw as many dice. I mean, look at the serious amount of dice this guy's thrown. Look at that. And then look at how many he has. Massive difference. Look at all them dice. And then look at that. The more dice you roll, the more chance of failing. And there we go. So what does that mean to the playoffs? As we're getting close now to round 1 finishing. There's the full Moon Killers. They'll be playing Necrolite. Necrolite? Moonlight sometime tonight. A lot of nights in there. So let's have a look what we've got then. So we've got to have Ratastical, that's Mutt's. Skaven, who's obviously more known for his Xbox exploits, will play Lexington D's Flash Force. Mon, who beat up some goblins with his woodies, he will play the Amazon. We have Patrick, I think it's Patrick Wright, Undead. They'll either play Seagulls, Ogres, or Dave's Humans. And then we've got Gassel Mal versus Flintsore, will be an amazing game, and their reward will be the Blitzkriegers. And on the other page, the Full Moon Killers versus Moonlight, the winner will play Duran, who is already guaranteed he will beat whichever Necro team goes through. He said it's a free buy, it'll be easy. Big Effing Cannons of Tripperish will play either the Classical Club or the Kaiser Soze Elven Union. Honor for Distraction, who is Asway, the most successful coach in Blood Bowl PS4 history at this cup, will play the top seed Red Bull and Robin the Zone. And they will play Greenskin Crushers of Stu Hoppy. And finally at the bottom there, we have the Kislev, who beat up some Halflings 2-1. And that's Zoin's team, and they will now play Mercy Flush and his Nagel. And there we have it. So only, 5 games to go in round 1. It's been an amazing first round. It's been fantastic, this new format. More games played in playoffs means more excitement. And it's been great. It's been absolutely great. So good luck to the people who are through to the next round. Good luck to everybody, apart from that bloody Gimlick, who screwed me over in the draw for the games who are still to be played. And we'll see you on another show. So thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping me company. Stay classy, kids. And we'll see you in the next show. Bye-bye.